Ron Knight is in the middle of a busy week. He's preparing for a working weekend where old agricultural equipment is going to be put on display to the public. In a few days, hundreds of families, farmers and machine enthusiasts will descend on a Rutland farm owned by Ron Knight's friend and fellow farmer, Arthur Hinch. Agriculture has always been a tough, dangerous life. Early machinery was almost brutal in its perversity of open belts and gears. But decades after this equipment was designed and made, farming is still rated as one of Britain's most dangerous industries. On some reports, it comes higher even than construction or mining. There's a greater reliance than ever on machinery, and still a pervading ethic of getting the job done at whatever price to the farm operator.
Farming by its nature involves a huge range of activities and therefore a number of different risks. There are risks with working with animals from the zoonosis point of view. There are the risks of working with machinery and the risks of working with chemicals. All of these need to be assessed and eliminated where possible and managed where they are necessary.
As in the past, farming today also has a very special relationship with the environment. Risk of damage to the countryside, to drinking water, and to the food we eat through the use of chemicals and the disposal of farm waste concern us all. But for some people, the risks involved in agriculture cause a rather different sort of concern.
Many people look on insurance as risk transfer. I pay you a premium and therefore I transfer my risk to you, and then I don't actually have to bother about minimising the risks associated with my business. And what we're trying to say in the insurance industry is that if we can work in partnership with you to minimise your risk, we can then save you insurance premium, because obviously you will present a better risk to us. People that just continue to see insurance as risk transfer only result in us having to increase premiums for the majority.
NFU Mutual is Britain's largest insurer of agriculture. To try to reduce risk across the industry with the financial costs associated with claims, the company has come up with a scheme. It involves a team of trained surveyors who can work with farmers to look at hazards on their farms and plan to reduce the risks associated with them.
Every farm is different. They're all in different environments. As I'm driving up to the farm, I'm looking at the local road network. I'm looking at the proximity of housing. Local housing may be affected by smell coming from the farm. Then again, it may have the effect of people coming from the local housing estates onto the farm and causing damage. I'm looking for watercourses. They may not be apparent, it may not be a wide river, but a small stream can often be denoted by a line of willow trees.
We are not taking any of the responsibility away from farmers. We insist that the decision maker works with a fully qualified and trained surveyor to go around and look at areas of hazards and risks associated with the business and work together on a plan to help minimise those risks.